Hi, this is Jim Cathcart. You probably know me as the author of Relationship Selling or maybe the Acorn Principle. What I want to talk with you about for a few minutes while I'm here with Ash Seddeek of Top 1% Sellers Academy is about co-authoring. I co-authored this book with David Noor and David Ryback, the lead author of Connectability. That's a McGraw-Hill book. I co-authored this book for the National Speakers Association, Paid to Speak. And it's a book where each chapter is one of us professional speakers telling how we developed our profitable, highly profitable business as professional speakers. This is a video series I'm in. It's called Sales Success. And the authors in this one are Tom Hopkins, Dr. Nido Qubein, George Walther, Tony Alessandra, my best friend, Jim Cathcart, of course, and Zig Ziglar. And each of us did a video and contributed to that. I've written a number of books by myself. My most recent is the Self-Motivation Handbook with Motivational Press, Relationship Selling, which came out first with Leading Authorities Press, and also with Putnam Berkeley and Penguin and a number of others, and the Acorn Principle, which came out with St. Martin's Press. So I've written 18 books total. And I know how profitable a book can be, and how it can turn the corner for you in your career, because all of a sudden people start taking you more seriously. All of a sudden you're in a whole new realm of conversation than you were before, and the fees you can command are significantly higher. Ash and I want to invite you to co-author a book with us. The book is called Difference Makers. It's going to be published in the fall of 2018. It's going to have a total of about 25 authors in it. We have 7 signed up already, and that's in addition to ourselves. And each person's going to write a chapter about someone or something that made a difference in their life. So this is a book like a Chicken Soup for the Soul with Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen. It's a book that takes good stories from the lives of people all around the world, brings them together in one inspiring work. And this is guaranteed, pause for effect, guaranteed to be a bestseller on one of the Amazon bestseller lists. The publisher, Dix and Nanton agency, a celebrity branding agency, they've got the formula. They know how to make it happen, and they've already done it. In fact, Ash was in one of the books of this type. Exactly. I'd like you to be in this one with me. Ash, tell us about the one you did with Jack Canfield.
Yeah, so this is the road to success. Thank you so much, Jim. And this is very exciting. I think it's going to be very exciting for a lot of people. So I'm glad that you're participating in one. It's going to be an amazing experience to be in the book with you. So this was a similar project with Jack Canfield, and it really made life a whole lot easier for me to get published and get this basically out the door and use it as a credibility boost, thought leadership boost, and confidence boost for me professionally, for my business as well. And now I'm developing the chapter that I used in here to basically become a keynote for me that I deliver for clients.
Perfect.
Yeah,
so for the cost of, say, hiring a PR agency for 2 or 3 months, you ended up with a chapter in a published bestseller book.
Exactly.
You were inducted into the National Academy of Best-Selling Authors.
Yes.
And did you participate in the ceremony in Hollywood?
Exactly. I went down to Hollywood, and we basically kind of celebrated this with the other authors in the book. And we also ended up getting our Queen Award right here, which is just an incredible experience to be a part of. And I think the fact that people will be able to do this with you in LA is just beyond amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait. It's the Hollywood Roosevelt Hotel. It'll be September of 2018, right?
Yes, exactly.
Now, for people that are interested in this, but they don't see themselves as a writer yet,
yes,
I understand that the agency, Celebrity Branding Agency, has a team of ghostwriters that for like $500 or $600, you can hire one of those ghostwriters to interview you and then to create a chapter around the stories in your own life.
Exactly, because I think a lot of people end up worrying about the mechanics. And I think once you get closer to how this is being done, it makes life so much easier, because the most important thing is to get your message out the door, right? And that's really what this process makes it possible. As you said, it could be a difference-making story that they have themselves, something they experience themselves, and they want to share it with others. And I love your focus on stories, Jim. It'd be great if you can share with people more about that.
Absolutely. Yeah. The stories are the way people learn.
Yes.
And this is a book of stories of real life difference makers, mentors, parents, friends, protectors, advisors, Svengalis, Merlin, whoever it was in your life or whatever it was. It may have been an idea that you applied in your life that was the moment that your life changed directions and new things started happening. Those that know me know that I had several of those moments, but one major one among them was hearing Earl Nightingale, the Dean of Personal Motivation, on the radio long, long ago. And that was the first time in my life it occurred to me I could ever do anything that mattered much. I thought I'd just be a nice guy, live a normal life, and then die. But as it is, I've delivered 3,100 speeches all over the world, earned millions of dollars in speaking fees, written 18 books, been president of the National Speakers Association. I mean, wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly.
Who knew all that was possible?
And the TED Talk, which is incredible. So.
Oh, and my TED Talk. Yeah, number one, or top 1% of all the TED Talks with 1,140,000 views last time I saw.
Yes.
And that's out of 95,000 TED Talks. It's in the top 200.
Yes. I always love saying being in the company of great people, and I think it's fantastic that people can hear, despite everything that you've just said, I think people still feel Jim is someone who's very approachable, down to earth, willing to work with others to make things happen. And I think that's just an amazing experience. And I want to share with people that taking that very first step and getting published with Jim will really open a lot of doors for you. In my case, it also actually gave me the sense that getting a book published is something that is very much doable. And having finished the project with Jack Canfield, I ended up cooperating with Leslie Rubin from Cisco, and we ended up writing a leadership communications book that allows us to work with the top 50 to 100 executives in a company, where we help them align on strategy and align on messaging and vision across the company.
I love the title.
Yeah, it's incredible. And right now we are in the process of talking to clients about it. So to your point, this is a fantastic opportunity for people. It makes life a whole lot easier. Get published, get the message out the door, share their stories. And even if their business is about making a difference in the lives of others, the book will be an opportunity to also further the cause of that difference that they make in the lives of others, as well as the business itself.
Well, plus you've got your chapter, which you can send, as a digital item to people to stimulate interest in the rest of the book.
Exactly.
You've got, in addition to that, the ebook version, which you can do whatever you want. You can give it away. You can make a bonus out of it. You can sell it. Put it on your website. And then you've got, once you enroll, you get 25 hardcover copies of the book for your own use.
Yes.
And then you can buy forever at author's price and resell it, which is certainly what I do with all of these. I buy them at author's price by the box or boxes, yes, and then ship them out to clients, and clients buy them by the hundreds. Sometimes for a speaking engagement, someone will call me and they say, hey, we can just barely come up with your fee, but we'd like to get your books too. And I say, well, let's take a look, and we look for ways to bundle this together. And sometimes there's enough profit in them buying a few books that I can discount the books a lot, and they get a book for everybody, and I end up making what I was hoping to make, and they end up saving, and everybody's happy.
Wonderful, wonderful, Jim.
Plus, every book that's out there is kind of a little salesperson that's working on your behalf, going back and forth and here and there, and in the background you've like your Top Sellers Academy.
Yes.
Top 1% Sellers Academy. You've got that book as a credential that kind of sets you apart from the rest of the folks. Now you might say, yeah, but there are a lot of other people in the book. That's your benefit. That's not a drawback.
Exactly.
There's not a single one of the Chicken Soup series, which has sold hundreds of millions of books, literally.
Yes.
There's not a single one in their entire series of Chicken Soup for the Soul books that was solo authored.
Exactly.
Every one of them, every chapter is a message from another person telling one of their stories to help touch your heart or mind or give you a skill.
Exactly. Exactly. That's awesome, Jim. Yeah.
Cool. Well, how do people get enrolled?
Yes. The link, Jim.
And Celebrity Branding Agency, another way, celebritybrandingagency.com/difference.
Perfect.
Celebritybrandingagency.com/difference. They can also go to Cathcart.com and go to /blog, blog, and click on the blog about this on my own website, and it's got links in there and all that information.
Awesome.
Well, thank you. This is exciting, and hey, folks, I really hope you join us on this. If this can make a difference in your life, we want to do it, and I'd be honored to have you as my co-author and to be on stage with you in Hollywood next September and celebrate the Quilly Awards as they're given out to the folks who have hit the bestseller list. Dix and Nanton Agency knows the formula for creating a bestseller. Now, they don't guarantee which of the Amazon bestseller list it's going to appear on, but it'll be one appropriate to the content of the book. And of course, nobody can guarantee how long it stays there, but getting it there, they've got it down to a science.
Exactly.
This is not hope to be, this is will be an Amazon bestseller. Exactly. And that's the premise that the entire project is built upon. So join us, become a best-selling author.